Hey guys, what's up? It's your favorite commentator here. It's Moses, aka 21st Century Moses. How's everybody doing? I'm doing not too bad, I can say. I just got my first day of school out of the way. You know, it's pretty boring, but it's school. It's my senior year. It's my last day, so I don't know. It's probably the last actual, I don't know, kind of weird day of high school until I get to the very end. But I don't know. It's just first days, you know, you don't really do much. But the thing is, the thing that surprised me this year, I didn't have any new kids. Any new, boys or girls. In my grade, or I don't think the grade below me, because there's no grade above me. Or I don't think the grade even 2 grades below me, which would be sophomores. So that's just kind of weird, but I got 4 new teachers, or our school did. 4 or 5 or something like that, which is pretty unorthodox. We normally just get 1 new teacher a year. Something close to that. And I'll talk about those a little bit later in this commentary. But first of all, I want to give you guys some pointers, tips, whatever. Because most of you guys probably are in high school, if not, maybe you go to school a different place, in the UK, or maybe you're in college, whatever it may be. But for my high school students, this is pretty easy stuff. I don't know, this one's different. I'm a sweater myself, and I sweat a lot, and I get anxiety and all kinds of stuff like that. It's related to it. So there's some weird chemical in deodorant. Get at least a 20% or something like that, or a 16%. It's it starts with an A, ions. I honestly don't know how the fuck to pronounce it at all. But it's something like that. It's a real long. It has 20 letters in it or something like that. It starts with an A. It's aluminum. It starts off aluminum or something like that. Just get that if you guys sweat like me, because I don't know. I think it makes people not be themselves because they get all nervous and everything. At least it does for me. So my second tip is just be on time. Teachers love whenever you turn stuff in on time and when you're not tardy and all that goody stuff. It might suck, but it's really simple. And then the last one, it's just working hard. You know, nothing's easier than just giving it everything you got. I know I said nothing's easier, but once you give everything you got, it's easier to sleep at night. It's easier to actually do the work whenever you're supposed to. It's easier to take the test, the quiz, whatever it may be, the project. I can't even explain. You guys have to know for yourself. So those are my tips, and then I'm going to talk about my school day. First of all, hold on, my mom's calling me, but I'll ignore it because I'm in this commentary. So first of all, we had parking spots. I didn't really have them. People they wrote their name on a parking spot because we were seniors, and our school ended up washing them off. That's just how gay our school is. So I didn't really like that. But first of all, I got in school, they washed all the parking spots away. Then I went to study hall. My study hall teacher is pretty much of a bitch. I don't like her. I don't think anybody else does, except they're goody two-shoe kind of kids. I don't know, they're just because they're in student council and she favors those students, so to say. So that was pretty boring. And then we got our rules talked to, and our rules are pretty boring. We can't have cell phones in class, or I know some schools allow that, one of our arch rival schools, so to speak, in sports, they allow it. And then after we got our speech out of the way, I went to my second period class, which did speech, and I'm going to talk about that in a couple more minutes. And then after our speech class, we gave a big long presentation about drugs, and I could talk about this in 3 different commentaries. I could talk about why they gave it and blah blah blah. They mainly talked about methamphetamines and people making it and all that other stuff. And they also talked about marijuana. In my opinion, it's not harmful at all. They said it harms people's brains. There's been studies that said it actually grows people's brains or increases it. So that's totally biased what he was saying right there. And he said one of the top 3 stupidest things he's ever heard in his life was somebody actually trying to make marijuana legal. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. Tax it, get all kinds of money from it. The DEA, your tax dollars, your government spends, is way too much they spend on that. It's times 20 what it spent 20 years ago. But the average people, percentage of people that use it has stayed the same. Or that's drug uses, I don't know. It stayed pretty much the same, it's increased slightly. So I just think that was totally, I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me at all, and nobody's ever died from it. So next of all, we got my comp class. This teacher, she's pretty cool. She's like she's not a MILF to say, but she's like 27 if I remember right. She's pretty hot. You know, if I say she's hot, then she's hot, so you guys gotta agree with me there. I know you guys liked how the MILF there, my last commentary definitely was a MILF. I don't care if you guys disagree with me or not. Then, after that class, I was supposed to take intern, and they won't let me take intern anymore, which I could talk about again. So that kind of made me mad. And then I talked to our principal. Our principal's kind of cool, kind of douchey, I don't know. But he made me fill my last 3 classes. And so I'm taking speech twice. It's Mr. Whitney. He's like new to our school. He's one of our new teachers. And he's really cool in my opinion. I like him a lot. I'm also taking him for sociology, which I've already took. So I'm going to take in 2 speech classes and a sociology class. So amazing teacher, which is only going to lead to one thing, and that's the best videos possible. So be prepared for that. I know my speaking is not the best. I think I'm above average though, apparently to you guys. So that's not too bad in my opinion. I don't know, I'm not really going to complain about taking those classes, but he's a really good teacher. I could talk about him. I might talk about it in another video. Maybe I'll do some cool stuff. And then my last one, our math teacher, it's our first, we're his first class and everything. So, I don't know, he's my trig teacher. But that's the commentary. Have a great day and be happy.